We just finished 10 miles. My goal by the end of the summer, hopefully, is to run a full marathon. I've been going up like 2 miles every week, but the most of our run was 6, and that was 2 weeks ago. Ran 8 last week, did 10 this week, and every single time I finish, I'm like, no way I can do 2 more the next week. But I went into it thinking I'm getting 10 miles no matter what. I don't give a shit. The first 7, I was in flow state, you know, runner's high, whatever you want to call it. The last 3, they were hard. But at the end of the day, we got it done. And it's like, runs for me now are not even for the cardio, it's just for it's for my mental. Running for me is such a psychological battle in which I can reflect on my thoughts and, you know, what I've been thinking for the past couple weeks and what's heavy on my mind, and I can just run faster and longer and just try to get it all in my head. It feels like I'm almost running away from my old self and kind of transform me into a new one. And I believe that when I say that, it sounds almost corny. What I thought about mostly on my run was the fact that the things that are true in life are almost always corny, cringe, or cliche. And it's the fact that if you can just get over that hump and actually start to care and not care what anyone else thinks about you, but care about your life and getting better, and stop thinking things are corny, things are cringe and whatnot, then your life will just get significantly better. I think social media has heavily influenced us to just not give a shit about anything, not take anything seriously. And it's like, the things and phrases and the most true ideologies in life are almost always cliche. And it's like, just get over that, because it's true and you know it is, but you just don't care. I see that in my little brother when I try to give him advice and whatnot. And I was talking to this last night to a guy that I met in the gym. His name is JP. And he was just giving me some advice because I was telling him about just our, you know, my younger brother's generation compared to ours and future. And it's like, the standard has dropped significantly. I talked about this in my last video. The standard has dropped significantly for what it takes to be a good person, to be successful, to be a better version of yourself. But with that barrier of entry dropping, the barrier of entry to become distracted has also dropped because of social media. Technology has never been so easily available to us. And for me, I'm taking advantage of that. But for 90% of the population, they're becoming distracted within it. And it's like, if you get over that distraction and actually start to not do this all day, you are already 90% ahead of the curve from everybody else. You can start the step to becoming a better version of yourself. But with the barrier of entry dropping, the barrier of distraction has also dropped. And it's just so easily to be distracted and not locked into your goals and to just becoming a better version of yourself. But if you can just get away from that, you can become a successful, overall, better version of yourself. We're gonna jump in the pool because I'm sweating, my legs are cooked.